Hey guys, hi and welcome to the video. In this video, I would like to explain you how to generate buy and sell signals using Python. Essentially, we are going to program a MACD algorithm for stock or a bot, however you want to call. So let's get started. First of all, I would like to walk you what a MACD is, right? And then hopefully once we do understand MACD, let's program a Python simple class that could generate these buy and sell signals, right? So let me let me switch my screen. So I'm actually going to go to Yahoo Finance and I just want to explain you the way this algorithm works, right? Because before programming, it's essentially very important to know what the hell MACD is, right? So I'm just going to take an AMD for example. As I said, most popular stock. So let's understand the basics and then program this, okay? So I'm here on the Yahoo Finance. We go to full screen. Essentially, I'll just explain you in short what exactly the MACD does. So hopefully this should load up pretty quickly. So essentially, MACD is essentially a moving averages for short-term and a long-term moving average. Hopefully this should load up now. So essentially, as I said, it's a moving average of short term and long term, right? And then you basically take an average exponential weighted average of those two moving average. So you have two lines, essentially a signal line and a MACD line. And as you can see, whenever the MACD line is above the signal line, it's a buy indicator, up, 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 up. Whenever a crossover happens, that means you want to sell, so you want to go short on that. So essentially, that's what MACD is, right? So well, how do I even program now, right? So let's see a little bit in action. So first of all, I have actually all these classes, so I'm essentially just gonna explain you how things work. So first of all, I have a settings class. So essentially, my goal or idea was to essentially create all the settings that a particular class would take. So essentially, this is my settings. So where I define, hey, this is a ticker, interval, 1 day, period, over a year, algorithm. So I defined all my parameters here, hyper parameters here. Essentially, this class encapsulates all that data. Then we have a stock reader class. Essentially, this takes the instance settings and essentially go uses Yahoo Finance Python library. Essentially, reads the data and returns a pandas data frame. We have a MACD class, essentially takes a data frame and settings, right? So the job of this is essentially, I said, to calculate the algo that we just talked about, right? So I said self.df.close. So we took the close price, we took the exponential weighted moving average, right? And then essentially we are grabbing the slow MA, right? So and we are taking a mean out of it. So we do it for the slow and the fast average. We subtract both of them, and then the signal line essentially would be your exponential weighted average of both the difference of your fast and slow moving average. So I did program that, then I am returning a data frame. So essentially, in layman language, this class is responsible for uh, essentially, as you said, uh, providing you MACD information right there. This right here is the main class that is responsible for defining the algo or the buy or sell signals. Right here, I'm iterating over the data set and I'm saying if the MACD of that particular day is greater than the signal line, right? If it is greater than the signal line, then I want to indicate a buy signal, right? So signal is equal to 1. Sell, I'm appending none. Buy price, I'm appending the buy actual price at that time. So it's a buy signal, right? And then MACD signal is equal, I'm appending that. So essentially, if you come to Yahoo Finance, as you can see the blue line right here, not sure if this is visible, but I'll try to make it this way. So this should be fine now, hopefully. Okay. So here, as you can see, this blue line, essentially, the blue line is the MACD, the yellow is the signal. So at this point, where the MACD is greater than the signal, we want to indicate a buy signal, right? So essentially, this line if statement takes care of that. If it is less than that, so for example, if the MACD is less than the signal line, it's a sell indicator, right? So if the MACD is less than the signal, essentially here, right? The MACD, the blue line is less than the yellow line, well, it's a sell signal, right? We wanna append the logic for the sell, right? If not, then it's a false signal, append none. So essentially, this right here would create a pandas data frame and it would append the buy and sell signals. And now at the end I just have a controller class. The job of controller class is nothing but to call all the subclasses. So first of all we get the settings class, we get the data frame object. Once we get the data frame object, we get the MACD. Once we get the MACD, then we pass the data frame and we say, hey, generate the buy signal. I'm just storing that in a CSV. So the code is there on the description, so check that out. But before the code, I would like to show you a small um, uh, things. So let me just open up my CSV. Remember this also MACD is not completely 100% correct for the buy-ins. It does generate sometimes false signal. For example, so here is the report, right? So it said, hey, buy at 89, sell at 85. So that was a loss here. Buy at 91, sell at 90. That was a loss. Buy at 101, sell at 104. So we made a profit of $3. Buy at 92, and then let's see the sell signal at 108. So that made a nice money. 101 buy, and and then sell at 125. So as you can see, it does work well. It's not the best algorithm, but this should provide you a very good starting point to start learning about how to write algorithms for these trading, right? For example, MACD, RSI, and stuff like that. I'll be trying to post more and more videos, as I said, but this code right here is there on my description section below. So what I'll do is essentially I'll put this entire code in the description section below. So if you want to check that out, make sure to check the code out. But other than that, yeah, it's fun learning about new things, right? And in general, it also helps you to develop your programming skills. So yeah, I developed a simple. I said, okay, this weekend let me just try to program the MACD and see how this works. So this is how I did it. And if you have any more questions here, list your questions. And as usual, keep smiling, keep learning, and never give up. And see you guys in the upcoming videos.